What's going on, guys? Car review guys here. My name is AJ and we are back again with the 2025 Toyota Camry. This is the XSE trim model, and this is not the full review. Full review, link down below. If you want all the details, that is for you. This is a shorter video. We do it every single week. This is going to be 5 things to love, 5 things to improve. Going to start with cinematic, usually 60 seconds or less, but without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right on in. Let's roll. Starting with the 5 things to improve. Number 1 on the list, you can see the XSE comes with like the honeycomb grille there, and it looks good. I wish there was an option to make that black. I think that would look really good because you have like the option for the pillars to be black, the mirrors to be black, but the grille, I think it would be a nice option to be black. Number 2 on the list is here on the interior. You can see this is the black interior. There is also a red optional interior. However, if you want gray interior, you have to go down to the XLE. And then on the XLE, it's not just pure soft tex type leather stuff. The inserts are like a suede material. And I know that's not for everybody, but there's definitely a lot of people that would want more than just red or black. So that is the other thing that would be nice, is just to have gray on the XSE is optional. Number 3 on the list, kind of similar. The XSE is technically above the XLE. However, there is no memory seating on the XSE, only on the XLE. Now, if I'm missing something, let me know. I went through all the options on Toyota Builder as of the date of this video, but that's a little odd. Usually whenever it's the top vehicle, you can get everything in the below trim. Not the case here from everything I've read and found. Don't see any memory seating whatsoever in this vehicle, and there are a lot of great features in this. Memory seating isn't one, and I definitely would love to see that on the XSE. Number 4 on the list, lane centering works great with the cruise control. I wish that they would allow you to have the lane centering working without setting your cruise control. Is it a big deal? No. Are there other OEMs out there that allow that to happen? Absolutely. Number 5 on the list, and I've done a bunch of different remote start videos with many different Toyotas, and you can see here, this is what the key fob looks like. And in order to remote start, if your vehicle has remote start, basically you go 1, 2, and hold on the 3rd with the lock button, and it'll start, and it takes a while. I wish that we could just have a remote start button. Toyota and Lexus are definitely up there, in my opinion, as one of the top brands. But there's a lot of other brands that are doing a little bit better with a remote start. Of course, there are a few brands out there, high-end brands, that don't even have remote start, so I guess at least they have it. But that would be so nice if they eventually just give us a remote start button that works efficiently. Moving on to the 5 things to love, number 1 on the list is the exterior. From the front and the side profile, no matter which way you want to look at it, it is just a good looking car all the way around. Number 2 on the list, and I've alluded to it slightly, there is a lot of really good tech in this vehicle. It's got heads-up display, it has heated seats, it has ventilated seats, it has a heated steering wheel, it has a wireless charging pad. You have a nice big screen, digital instrument cluster, lane centering, adaptive cruise control. You guys get it, a lot of good tech. Number 3 on the list is the acceleration, the power that it has with, again, so that's number 3. Number 4, with the MPG considered. Getting around that 47 MPG mark and doing 0 to 60 in 6.8 seconds, that's really, really impressive. In my mind, I think that that is just such an incredible balance. Usually when you're looking at nearly 50 MPGs, you're usually in a car that feels like a hazard to get on the freeway. And that's not the case with this. Plenty of pep for what you need it to. Getting around town, getting on the freeway, does an excellent job. So that's number 3 and 4. Last but not least, number 5 on the list is there is optional all-wheel drive. Obviously, Camry has had that. However, on certain trim levels, like the XSE in previous generation, there was no all-wheel drive. You could get it on like the SE. I can't remember every single variation option. They flipped things to what you can and can't get. Nonetheless, you can get it on the XSE now, and all of the new generation is hybrid. So it's definitely a nice option if you live somewhere where it snows a lot or even rains a lot. All-wheel drive definitely makes a huge difference if you have not experienced it yourself. So something to consider because you can now get it on this vehicle as optional. Once again, not the full review. Also want to thank every single one of you. Over 22,000 subscribers, literally right at the 23,000 mark as we film this. And new press car next week. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.